AEW Dynamite from January 8th. What a show. What a show. This was the best AEW Dynamite show in a long time. I really enjoyed this show. So the first match was Will Ospreay versus Buddy Matthews. They had a good match. I would say it was a decent match. I felt like the match was a little too long, and the fact that Buddy Matthews. Well, first, I think Will Ospreay and Buddy Matthews, I think they are great in the ring. Both guys can go. But the way that Buddy Matthews has been pushed, so why is he having a competitive match against Will Ospreay, who is more of like a main eventer? Not saying that they can't do that, but Buddy Matthews has not been established as a, main eventer. You know what I mean? So I feel like, Will Ospreay really struggled against someone who's not even, like a top guy. So that's why I don't understand. They could have cut off or shaved off maybe a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes from the match. But Will Ospreay, he won the match. And then after that, for some reason, I don't know, this has been going on in AEW for the last, I don't know, couple of months. They shook hands and he said, "You know what? You are a good wrestler and you don't need a leader. You and Brody King don't need a leader." So I guess is Matthews and Brody King, are they going to be without Mr. Whatever his name is, Malachi Black? And I heard rumors that Malachi Black, that his contract is going to be up soon, so he may be leaving AEW soon. So we shall see. And then Private Party, they had their celebration, and I don't, that Private Party, they won the tag team championships on Dynamite a few months, maybe it was a couple months ago. Not quite sure when, but it's funny because I don't remember them having a match on Dynamite after that. I know they've been in segments, but it was just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to me. I know they've been on Collision, but I don't watch Collision. I need to start watching it. So well, anyway, they won so anyway, they're out celebrating, and then the Hurt Syndicate comes out. They're praising Private Party, and then pretty much Bobby Lashley told Private Party that we are coming for those tag team titles. So that's going to be really interesting. I don't want Private Party to lose the titles, so soon. But then also, the Hurt Syndicate, they need to dominate and they need gold. But I don't know. I feel like I could see more so Bobby Lashley. Maybe, if they don't, he should be the heavyweight champion. But let's say, the heavyweight champion spot, there's a lot going on right now with that. But let's just say if they wanted to give him the international championship and then give Shelton Benjamin the continental championship, I could see that and then make those titles actually feel important. I think I would rather have them do that instead of going for the tag team titles. But anyway, whatever. And then so after that segment, Bobby Lashley had a match against Mark Briscoe, and I thought that this was the best match on the show. It was a really good match, and the crowd got into this match. And I must say, Mark Briscoe, I really like the guy. I really wish that AEW would push him, more and make him more of a main eventer. But anyway, Bobby Lashley won the match. And then after that, and I'm not going to like review everything on the show, but just stuff that I really liked and the most important stuff. The rated R superstar Cope. The rated R superstar Cope came out to the ring, and this was actually a good promo. And he was saying how he, broke his neck, how he broke his leg, and how he kept on getting back up, and how he's not going to quit, and that Moxley cannot stop him, and that he's going to take Moxley out, and he's going to win the world championship. I actually thought it was good. Then, of course, during the segment, Moxley and the Death Riders, they came out, they attacked Cope. I can't. That's so weird. Cope. Why would he name himself Cope? Even if he wanted to drop Adam from his name, he could have just kept it Copeland. I don't know. I like whatever. And then of course, FTR. They came out. They tried to help Cope. That's so weird to me. And then FTR got beat up. FTR. They always get beat up. It's just unbelievable to me. And then Powerhouse Hobbs. He came out. Actually, I might have this reverse. Actually, I have this wrong. But so anyway, because Hobbs actually won the gauntlet match that happened before this segment. But anyway, Powerhouse Hobbs, he came out and the Death Riders, I believe they ran out of the ring. And then, Powerhouse Hobbs, he did win the Gauntlet match, and he is going to have a match against Moxley next week for the World Championship. I had those two, whatever, mixed up. And then after that, Jeff Jarrett and MJF, that promo, that segment, that was really good. I feel like they did a good job. I don't remember everything they said, but pretty much MJF was saying how he can help Jeff Jarrett, how he's, at the bottom right now, but he can pick him back up and help him, win, the championship. And then he said, "You have to promise me that I will get a shot at that, at your title, or at the title if you win, if I help you win." And Jeff Jarrett was pretty much saying that MJF is a what did he call him? A one hit wonder or whatever. And he was saying that he doesn't need his help, and that, he's been at rock bottom before, and that he will pretty much be able to prevail and be successful. So I thought that was really good. And I'm thinking, Jeff Jarrett is one of the best workers in wrestling, just period. Why didn't AEW why didn't they promote Jeff Jarrett like this before? Like, why all of a sudden we're getting, the Jeff Jarrett from back in the day? I don't get that. And I know people are saying, yeah, he's older, he's like 55 or 56. I get that. But the guy can still go, and this is gonna this may be his last year, according to MJF in this promo. "Oh, you signed the contract for 1 year, so you're gonna retire after that." So I don't know, but I really like the segment. And then Chris Statlander, she had a match. It was a triple threat match. Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale, and Toni Storm. And Chris Statlander, she won the match. And it was to earn the number one spot in next week's first ever women's casino gauntlet match. I thought that was a decent match. I thought it was a really decent match. And I feel like Chris Statlander, that's someone that AEW needs to push. Also, Willow Nightingale, she should be pushed. She should be on AEW on a weekly basis. And I believe that she should be either the TBS champion or the women's world champion. But whatever, we shall see what AEW does, moving forward. But like I said, it was a pretty decent show. And then Kenny Omega, he came out, he returned, and I thought that was a really good promo that Kenny Omega that he had, and he was pretty much saying how, talking about his issue, how his condition, how it almost took him out, his health condition, and how he is back and he is here to take care of business. And I'm trying to remember everything he said, and I don't remember, which is horrible. But anyway, someone ended up coming out, and I believe it was, Don Callis came out. He interrupted Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega went after him. And then after that, the Don Callis family, they came out. Brian Cage, Kyle Fletcher, and Archer. So that was a pretty good segment. And then also, that's what happened. I'm remembering now. Will Ospreay came out and he saved Kenny Omega. But I thought that segment was a really good segment. And I feel like if AEW does more of this with the presentation and just with the promos, they can turn this bad boy around. Please let me know if anyone wants to leave a comment. Let me know how you felt about the show. Please take care and have a good day.